All right, so here we are. We're ready for our championship match. Again, we are bowling for $2,500 first place. Leading off from the scratch division in Gilbert, Arizona, Zach Van Dusen.
Racking up the bill. Look at that go up.
So with me today is Ed Smaglik, world-renowned bowler from Flagstaff. World-renowned?
I think I'm in the Flagstaff Hall of Fame.
Okay, there you are.
Yes. Yeah. I was the 18th person inducted.
So Ed bowled with us today, and he's been hanging around. That's
nice
a great
roll,
start.
3-pin to start. Good break.
Representing the Foundation Division from Camp Verde, Arizona, Chris Hall. A local here, which is nice to see.
He is a local. A dozen, 15 years ago, they moved to Hawaii and had a macadamia nut farm.
They had it. Well, see,
I'm not kidding. I visited them.
See, I normally have a little paper I give everybody that gives me life background, but apparently Ed Smaglik knows everybody's background.
So. I've been here for a while.
Perfect.
Good shot, Chris. Good shot. Good start.
Representing the senior division from Phoenix, Arizona, Johnny Ferrell. So Theo is watching, and he asked that you not be filtered. So why do you think I asked him on the live stream? No.
Thanks, Theo. It's good to see you.
So after we get through this first frame, maybe you can talk about, you did bowl today. Oh, very nice. Okay. We're not getting any much time to talk, so let's introduce the last bowler.
What you need to carry at this house. Come on, you know.
From Chino Valley, Arizona, representing the Challenger Division, Jonathan Richards. I would venture to say he probably bowls here a lot as well.
Doesn't bowl league here anymore.
Oh.
He's a sub on our team once in a while.
Okay. Probably bowls in Prescott then, I presume.
Yeah.
So I'll just fill you in on the live stream. We have Zach, of course, representing the scratch division, gets 0 pins. And they all started out really well. So good start for everybody. Chris, representing the Foundation Division, gets 36 pins. Johnny, representing the Senior Division, gets 5 pins. And Jonathan Richards, representing the Challenger Division, gets 7. And so those are our bowlers in this championship match. Today we had 145 entries. Afternoon was just packed here. In fact, we had our final squad was sold out. Almost sold out at 1 o'clock. The morning was a little bit sparse, but we kind of expected that because another nice ball about Zach. Nobody wants to miss right now. So we had, go ahead.
I had 2 of those entries.
You did? Well, thank you for that, Ed.
And I'm sitting here now, not bowling. So those that don't bowl in the center too often, this center has some unique characteristics. And you might see it in how some of the equipment goes down the lane, and that just things tend to play very tight in this center. So the pattern that I struggled with quite a bit actually is a really good pattern for an event like this. It keeps people that are average bowlers in their comfortable place on the lane and allows a lot of people to stay in play. So it really was a very, very fair pattern for the competition. Almost leaving a 5-7 there. I've got 3 lilies here in the last month in this center when I practice, so very easy to do that. Chris Hall. Oh, making the bucket off the wall.
So there were 4 qualifying spots today, 2 cuts. We had a cashier's round. 1 and 3 made that round. We had 29 bowlers in the cashier's round, and then cut down and had 3 in 2 divisions, and 2 in the other 2 divisions to get to this match. So just cashier's round, 1 eliminator round, and we're right here in the final where the load of cash in this final round will get $500. Just need to check, yes, and verified all 4 of them are in the progressive pot, so all of them are bowling for $2,500 and a shot at another 3,000 more.
A little bit left. Came on back.
I was telling the bowlers up here that I've been advertising that up to or around 5,500 was available based on how many entries we got, and we got exactly the right number of entries for it to be $5,500 on the nose, which is pretty amazing. So thank you, Ed, for your 2 entries.
I'm happy to contribute. I've been letting money on fire in your tournaments for a couple of years now, so happy to help.
So we got a couple lefties and a couple of righties.
John Richards picking up the blower 7. Not an uncommon blower 10, excuse me. Not an uncommon leave in the center. Ooh. Good break there. Just leaving the 7 pin.
And that was one of the things I observed tonight. I don't get as much chance to watch, but it seemed like if you needed to get it right early to get it to pick up. Did you see that as well?
There certainly was a lot of hook to the right. The big challenge was balancing that with an overreaction,
right.
Making sure that you just didn't come too high.
Yeah, I saw a lot of examples of people like stringing strikes and then they get like 3 splits in a row.
Yeah, when they were fresh on the fresh, you could take a bowling ball to kind of help you with a layout to help the ball lay off a little bit. But as they tend to carry down in this center, and they do quite a bit, then you just had to figure out what. They'll have to recover from that. Just have to figure out the right way to kind of shape the ball so it stays off the beak. Looking good. Nice shot for Johnny Ferrell, striking the 3rd. This is actually one of the better pairs in the house. I can't think of any really horrible experiences I've had on this pair, bowling in the center for 10 years now, but generally pretty consistent. And Richards getting the 5 out, still needs to shoot the 10. Again, as they get tighter and tighter and the oil pattern pushes down, it's harder to get the ball to set up early enough to get those corners out.
And these bowlers are bowling on a triple burn, so the cashier's round was a double. Cashier's round was a double burn.
You're going to throw it in the gutter, and it opens the place to do it.
Cashier's round a double burn, and then the eliminator round we did not use this pair, but it's still pretty burned up. We had a lot of games bowled on this pair.
Chris Hull trying to recover, looking for the hockey stick. Better shot. Gets them all down. There you go. Nice recovery. A 0 spare is the same as a 9 spare on an open. Zach up looking for the front 4. Good shot. Leaves the 6 pin.
So I don't know how well you can see the scores there. It looks pretty fuzzy on my screen, so we'll try to give you updates periodically on the scores. Zach with a 3-bagger to start in 9. Again, Zach doesn't get any pins.
Zach. Looking good on the spare.
And so Zach at 79 through 3, again with no handicap. Johnny here coming up. Again, Johnny gets 5 pins. Jonathan got a nice carry there. Jonathan
good shot in the
7.
4th for John. Jonathan Ferrell up on lane 6, looking for a double.
Really nice shot.
Good
Got
shot.
a very good look.
10 in the pit. So when's your next event?
Oh, thank you. You can tell I'm tired because I'm not talking much. I usually talk a lot. So thank you for that, Ed. So
I'm here for you.
Yeah, I'm wiped out.
Luckily,
More
they
than
ran out of Stag Junior. That's why we're still here. So, yeah.
So our next event in 2 weeks at Lucky Strike Bowl, and that's the original Lucky Strike, not as we all know now. Bolero is renaming it Lucky Strike. It's
Yes,
not
yes.
that. That would be Bolero Tucson. We're not going there. We are going to Lucky Strike Bowl in Central Tucson in 2 weeks,
Okay.
and that will also be the same type
Chris
of event
Hall
as this.
tugging it.
And the amount that will be available in the Progressive Pod,
Leaves the
of course,
3-6-10.
depends on what happens in this event. And then the next event after that is in the middle of July. Really looking forward to that because it's a special event at Lakeview Lanes. We're going to have a seniors and women event only. 3 different senior divisions. We'll have a super senior division, lower average. Super senior division, higher average rather. Senior division, higher average, and then a senior division for everybody that's got a lower average. And then women of any age can bowl that tournament. So you don't have to be a senior woman, just be a woman and come out and bowl. So we'll have the 4 divisions.
Looking forward to bowling some senior events, John. I turned 50 in 3 days.
So that's perfectly timed for you. Right?
I will not be there. I'll be in Europe at a conference during that.
Okay.
But I will not be thinking of you. But I'm sure you'll have a wonderful event.
Thank you.
Johnny Ferrell leaving the 6-pin.
And I'd
Good
be
shot.
remiss
Mixes
to
them up.
mention our next big event, which is Labor Day weekend at Bolero Kyrene and Chandler. That's Jake's Auto Labor Day Classic, and with the added money there, we'll be putting 6,000 first place, and that'll be a 3-day event. And I'd love to have you come out for that.
Johnny Ferrell picking up the 6-pin. Still clean through 5. Really a pretty close match as to this
Right.
point. The gentleman with the most handicap has the furthest behind in the scratch score, but everyone's still in the running.
Yeah, so in the tiny print, which I know there's no way you guys can see, but it's showing obviously 108 for Zach, 104 for Johnny in the 5th, or through the 4th, really.
So that shot there on 6 is what we saw when he got the ball, to the right or to the left as a lefty early. There's just a lot of friction outside of about the 6th board, and he really had to control that as he bowled on this pattern. And he got that ball early and paid the penalty, left to 2-7. Certainly makeable. Chris Hull going left. All right.
And Chris has a slight lead now. Most of his
No
handicap
one's holding
has
their
been,
hand up.
Has been eaten up here.
Oh, someone's got their hand up.
Maybe.
I know one person here likes fireball shots.
Fireball shot.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were allowed to do that here.
We're going to IHOP after this.
Give her 2 more and put her on the microphone.
Chris Hull looking to not buy a round of drinks here with a 5-pin spare. That's there we go.
Very entertaining.
Little puckering. There you go.
Very entertaining. That's what we pay for.
Jonathan Ferrell up on lane 6.
It's really anybody's match at this
Looks
point.
pretty good. Good shot. Good shot.
That's a 3-bagger, which is
No, it's
huge.
not. That's actually not. That's a strike.
Oh, because I can't read. I can't read. Well, they're both named John,
They are. But
So-
this one,
and I'm named John.
you
So,
are. That's correct. My parents almost named me Richard, which would have been Dick. And my mom has said multiple times that they chose my name incorrectly. John Richards up there with a turkey.
I knew what I was getting myself into.
So does that mean
I did know. It's Memorex, I think.
Just remember.
Chris Hull
you're over
looking to
halfway.
get back in the game with a strike. All right. Nice shot. All 10 back. Good shot by Chris Hull. All right. So starting to do the math here, we've
Yeah.
got 36 pins with Chris Hull. Chris Hull, that gives him, he's got a max scratch score of 224, which gets him to 260. All right. Van Dusen can get to 256. He gets no sticks. Good shot by him. Johnny Ferrell gets 5 pins. He can get to 264 if he goes off the sheet. And John Richards
Clearly in the
can get
driver's seat.
to 276. So right now, John Richards is in some sort of control here in the match. Shot by John Richards, all 10 back.
Great shot.
Still in good position. Johnny Ferrell up on the left lane. Johnny's the bowler who did not get a turkey. He just struck the last frame.
I'm enjoying it. I don't know much about bowling.
Okay.
My wife bowls. She did pretty good.
She probably beat me.
Well, her name is Tracy Miller.
She bowled great.
Oh, Johnny Ferrell coming up a bit light.
She picked up a lot of spares. That's all I can say.
I did that as well too today. I made a lot of spares, not a lot of strikes.
Spare master today.
So Johnny needs to run this down to really stay in contention here.
She's looking for a sponsorship for Budweiser. Coors.
Oh, just hitting the pin light makes the spare.
She's down
So
there.
again,
I'm like, come on.
Johnny Ferrell with handicap now has a max 244. 256 for Van Dusen. Chris Hull, still that max 260. John Richards, 276. In a little bit.
He was begging for that
Tugged
to
it.
push, and it didn't.
Left the 6 pin. Luckily got the 8 pin out.
So I'll just remind everybody that it's not just bowling for first place for the 2,500, but second is 1,000, third is 750, and fourth is 500. So this close match, anybody can just about get anything at this point, although Jonathan Richards clearly in control.
A little bit right there. And that ball stood up about 10 feet too early. Yeah, you're right, John. It is incredibly important to keep trying till the end of a match like this because a couple of sticks in the 10th frame can be $500.
Yep,
So
exactly.
this hole looking good on the a little bit thin, but got her down. Johnny Ferrell really needs to strike here to put himself in good shape for the last couple of frames.
It's not
In a
happy
little
with
bit,
it.
Yeah, it bounced off the head pin. Luckily, he got out the 5-7, just leaving the 10. John Richards can put himself in real good shape here with the strike.
Yeah.
Good shot.
It's a great shot.
John Ferrell shooting the 10 pin. Looking pretty good. All right, we've got 2 frames left here. Zach Dusen has a max score of 236. With handicap, Johnny Ferrell has a max score of 233. Chris Hull has a max score of 240 if he strikes out, and John Richards still has a max score of 276. For those that can't see the screen, which is probably everybody online.
Probably everybody.
It's a bit blurry looking
Yeah.
at the screen here.
And that's Ed Smaglik doing math in public, folks, and a lot faster than I
I can do spreadsheet math. That's about my limit. In a little bit.
Happy with it,
Trips
got
the
away
6
with
pin
it.
forward that time. Good break.
So basically, the field now is looking up at John Richards rather.
At this
who's
point,
got-
yeah. At this point, John Richards is in control of the match. He needs to keep throwing good shots. He wants to take the title home. Chris Hull mixing it up a little bit. Johnny Ferrell up on lane 5. Really needs to get the ball a little bit wider than the last shot to make sure it drives through the pocket. Looking a little better.
Right,
Fixes it up. Gets all 10.
This is basically the match here.
Yeah. We'll still need to mark, but if he can strike here, he puts himself in really good shape right here. Great pitch. Great pitch. 10 back for John Richards. All right, so if he gets a mark in the 10th, he's into the 250s with his handicap. Nobody else can really get there at this point. John really needs to step up there and get some kind of a spare for striking the 10.
Everybody got to strike up, so everybody is really battling for, even if they can't get that first place, as we talked about, there's still $500 between second and fourth. That was
Chris Howell
bad
losing a bit to the right. He gets count. He's going to end up in the 2-0s with handicap. Zach gets the first one in the 10th here. So Zach gets the second one here. He can shut out Johnny Ferrell from second place. Chris Hull looking to finish and looking like he's going to be in fourth place here at this point.
Oh. So left and open for Johnny.
A little bit high, left the glorious 6-7. John Richards. That's it. John Richards takes home first place.
Nice job, John.
At this point, the only excitement left is whether or not Johnny Ferrell can throw. Looks like he gets 5 sticks, so he needs the first 2 in the 10th to take second place. John just putting a punctuation mark here on the victory. John Richards Jr. in the chat. This John Richards is bowling oddly decent. You know, you're not the only one surprised at that. Luckily, he's been held up. Right. Johnny gets the first one here. Needs one more to pull into second place. Still money on the line.
Good place for it.
All right. Good place for 267. Can't ask for a whole lot more in the championship match. Good game by John Richards. Johnny Ferrell needs this one here for second place and a touch of count. Good shot. Oh, doesn't quite get there.
Hell yeah.
So we got John Richards in first place, Zach Van Dusen in second, Johnny Ferrell in third, and Chris Hull in fourth.
10% for the coach, right?
Hey, we gotta get aggressive.
I know, right?
So what happens next?
I'll explain in just a moment on the mic.
Yeah, like, as I said earlier, I've been lighting my money on fire in your tournament, so I don't know what happens after this match. So
All right, congratulations to all our finalists, but especially to John Richards, winner of Saturday Shootout VI here at Cliff Castle for $2,500. Second place going to Zach Van Dusen for $1,000. Third place, Johnny Ferrell, $750. Fourth place, Chris Hull for $500. And now we're going to see if we can have John Richards break our progressive pot. So let me explain how that's going to work. I just need to write a score because I'm having trouble doing two things at once. All right, so here's how it works. John, you have a chance to. He's over there celebrating, not probably listening very much. Hey, John,
He's
Richards.
drinking a beer. What do you expect?
We got a chance to win some more money. Okay, so here's how it works.
Strike.
So you have a chance to win up to $3,000 more and add to your winnings for $5,500. But it's one strike at a. Did that just go out? Hello, can you hear? There we go. That definitely. So it's one strike at a time. Basically, you need to bowl 3 more strikes on 3 different lanes to win that extra $3,000. But it's one ball at a time. You first have a chance to win 10% of the pot. So which lane did you finish on?
5.
You finished on 5?
5.
Okay, so on lane 6, you're going to bowl one strike for $430. All right, so just bowl that, and then we'll talk about what happens next. But you have to, once you stop bowling strikes, you're done. So
6.
on lane 6.
All right.
Well,
He only missed once on this lane in the last game, so he knows where to put the ball.
he doesn't have a light yet.
Yeah.
John.
Well, we got the head mechanic back in here, Terry from the rodeo.
Yeah.
All right, got the lane lights back on. John Richards up there, one strike for $430.
This will be a total of $2,930.
Yeah. I think everyone's cheering for him at this point.
Absolutely. It's been a while.
He
since
better buy a
anybody-
round. He gets this. I'll tell you that.
Whenever you're ready.
Got to add value. We hope.
Yeah.
It's in a little bit. Get him out. There we go.
All right.
Great shot. Great shot.
All right, so now you have a decision to make. It's basically a deal or no deal. So you can go on lane 5 and try to throw another ball to win another $1,285 to bring your grand total to $3,785. But if you miss it, you'll drop back to $2,715. Or you can keep what you got now, which is total $2,930. What do you want to do?
I'll go.
Okay, so he's going to go.
All
right.
I hope so.
John feeling confident because he just shot 260 on this pair. Knows we're going to throw them both. I'm not really sure how much money this shot is for. I got confused in the heavy math.
It's a lot of numbers.
But it's a lot more than I lost
Eventually,
today,
I'm
so,
going to have
yeah.
to start rounding to hundreds, but this is a good problem to have. So he's bowling for another $1,280.
Oh, come on. Get them all. Here we go. All right.
All right. So now you're at $3,785 total. So your next strike gets you to $5,500, or you can just take the money and run. But if you go for this and miss it, it drops you back to around $3,600. What would you like to do? Or actually, I'm sorry, 3,100. I want to make sure I misspoke. So it drops you back to 3,100. You're still going. Okay, you're on
He's
lane
still ready to
7
roll. There
for
we go.
this.
Okay. Deep breath. Oh boy! Oh boy! Ah.
All right,
I think his thumb is still in that one.
still a great day. He's going home with $3,145. Still a great day. Congratulations, John Richards. You got a good little share of our progressive pot there. The rest will carry over to Tucson. I don't know what the number will be now because it's way too many numbers. But it's still going to be a really good number going to Tucson. Again, congratulations to all our bowlers. Thank you for everybody for coming out. I will tell you, this is the best crowd I've seen for the championship match in quite some time. So thank you all, locals and visitors alike. There's not much else to do, I'm told. Well, that may be true, but I really appreciate you all. Thanks again to Cliff Castle and Shake Rattle Bowl for hosting us this weekend. Thank you, Ed Smaglik, for being on the live stream with me.
Happy to help.
And we will see you all in 2 weeks at Lucky Strike Bowl in Tucson, Arizona for another Saturday shootout. Good night, everybody.